Why won't anybody believe me? Why won't you guys believe me? I know what I'm talking about. I played football for a long time, watched football for an even longer time. Please believe me. Please believe me. I know what I'm saying. I spent 5 years at West Virginia University around football. 5 years, 4 of those years in the Big Ten, one of those years in the Big East. P5. I know what pros look like. I know what pros look like. I've lined up against professional NFL football players. My quarterback is still in the league, just got paid again. I know what professional quarterbacking looks like. I promise you. I'm begging you to believe me. I'm begging you to believe me. I'm not saying I'm always 100% right, but if I have the conviction that I have about Shador Sanders, please at least act like I know what I'm talking about. At least just humor me because for for the for almost 3 years now I've been on this train. I have been on the Shador Sanders is a professional quarterback, will be good quarterback. And I was never thrown off of that. I never got off of that platform. But for for like a month leading up to the draft and the actual draft weekend, I second guessed myself. I second guessed myself. I was in group chats. This is documented. I was in group chats like, am I going crazy? Was I wrong this whole time? Was there something I was missing? Was Shador not good this whole time? And I don't want to act like I'm taking a victory lap because this is far from the time to declare myself right. But, buddy, are we going in the right direction? Now, today, Wednesday, June 4th, media was at Brown's OTAs. Numerous videos were taken. We're gonna talk about the quarterbacks every single time we get video. We're gonna talk about the quarterbacks. Today is no different. He still hasn't had public media reps with the first team offense. Still hasn't happened. I'm not really mad at that yet. It's still early. It's probably happening behind closed doors because it would be a crazy media circus. Because look at me now. If I had that, I would probably be going crazy. But he hasn't gotten reps with the ones. He's only getting reps with the backups. And I know a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, he's only going against the backup defense or third stringers or fourth stringers." And yes, you are correct. But on his side also, he's playing with backups, third stringers, fourth stringers. So it's an even playing field all around. And also, he is only doing what the coaches are putting in front of him. He is only playing against who the coaches are putting in front of him. It's not his fault. He hasn't got any reps with the ones when the media's been there. It's not his fault. That is the doing of Kevin Stefanski. For whatever reason, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's his decision. Now, if we're looking at this objectively, he is doing everything he can possibly do with the reps that he's been given. He's looked as good as possible given his specific circumstances. He, I like legitimately, I don't think he could be doing any better. And I'm, I'm acting so emphatically, I'm so incredulous right now because people, there are people on the internet, there are people in my life, there are people that I talk to who just straight up didn't think he was good, didn't think he could play football. Like when I say this and when other people that you see on the internet say this, we are not lying. I've gone insane because I've seen so many Reddit threads say that he's just not a good football player at all. And I can't fathom that because I've watched every single Colorado game that he's played. And he, again, this is not a victory lap, but I'm going to take my win in that the people that told me he wasn't good, didn't deserve to be a professional athlete, that he's only on the football field because of who his dad is, that his dad has spoon fed him everything, his dad has given him everything. His dad was a defensive back. His dad wasn't a fucking quarterback. His dad played DB. His dad don't know shit about playing quarterback. His dad has allowed him to be himself and to have a safety net. Like if he was failing, I'm sure he would never have gotten benched playing for his dad. Like I'm sure of that. We can say that. But if you really want to be real about it, he played 4 years of college football and had 6 offensive coordinators. His dad is kind of fucking him over in that regard. Like people bring up against the Browns in defense of Baker Mayfield how many offensive play callers that Baker Mayfield had while he like while he's been in his career before he got good. And that is a legitimate gripe. That is a legitimate gripe. If you have to go through so many offenses, it's going to be tough to be good. Shador's done that every single year since high school that he's played football. He's had to learn a new system, or at the very least, new terminology. At the very least, just a new person calling plays for him. And the fact that people cannot separate the Deion Sanders part from the Shador part is insane. People hate him in a way that only LeBron James knows. This irrational. You bring up his name, people are angry. It's I've never I was gonna say I've never seen anything like it, but I've seen it with LeBron, and I don't get that, and that's his whole own separate video. But again, I've been talking for 9 minutes. I have video to show you. Um, let's just get into it. We got 7-on-7. Again, nothing crazy, but it's again, this nothing really crazy, but we'll get to the crazy. It's gonna have sound, so be forewarned.
Yeah, look, we don't got the same clothes.
That's a dime. That is like, I don't know. Like, again, people say he didn't deserve to have a roster spot. People were talking about, oh, he needs to go to CFL. And I'm not making this up. Let me let me pull up the stats. We got stats again. Flacco, not too many reps, 4-7. Flacco, like, unless something absolutely crazy happens, Flacco will be your week 1 starter. Shador, not getting any reps with the first team offense, 9-14, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Um, I don't have the video of that interception, but it was a tip pass. Um, it was a good deflection by the defender, but the intended target could have caught it. But again, it was deflection. Still counts as interception. So whatever. Kenny Pickett, by all accounts, Kenny Pickett, he had a much better day today than the last time we had stats. Um, threw a couple good balls. He threw one good, very good ball to Jerry Jeudy that I saw, and Dylan Gabriel, uh, the 3 touchdowns, but 11 out of 20 does leave something to be desired. Um, but yeah, from all accounts, from all accounts, Shador was the best quarterback out there today. And again, I'm gonna keep saying he hasn't got any reps with the first team offense. If you don't know what the first team offense is, that's the starters. That's going to be your Jerry Judys, your Joel Batonios, and Wyatt Tellers. I don't even know if they're in camp, but it's going to be those guys, your best guys. He hasn't gotten any reps with those guys while the media has been present. Maybe he has while the media hasn't been present, um, but we don't know. He he has a real shot to be the quarterback of this team. And I am going to be here every week to remind you of that fact. He has a legitimate chance to be the starting quarterback for this Cleveland Browns team. And if it if it goes the right way, if it goes the right way, I'm not gonna assume that it will go the right way, but if it goes the right way, he could be your quarterback. And I will be here to say I told you so. That's all I got today. So until next time, we'll see you.
Keep going crazy.
Okay, yeah. Life is complicated when you count this paper. Yeah, girl, I wanna see you, but I'll see you later. Yeah, there's too much going on, girl, just do me a favor. Yeah, girl, I know you love me, but you know I can't date you. Yeah, you know I'm a rich, I ain't got no neighbors. I get mans, yeah, you haters. In love with all my wheels, cause they feel so spacious. Yeah, when you come around, girl, you'll never feel basic.